Dude, this girl's... I'm gonna turn this fight off because this girl's just getting dominated so hard. I'm gonna come back to that fight. That is just not even competitive at that point. I was getting tired of watching a girl get beat up. It's boring. So what are you playing, John?
I'm playing Assassin's Creed. I'm trying to finish off killing all of the cultists. I'm almost done. I only got probably 10 left. Just at the mood for Call of Duty right now. I have a really bad headache and I don't want to hear.
I feel you.
I'm coming for you, Podarkis. This place is well guarded. Need to be careful.
No, 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 no. Fuckers.
You don't stand a chance! I've got it!
Oh, shit.
Hmm.
Oh. Fuckers. Leave me alone. Ow.
Go Tigers!
fuck?
Alright, that fight's probably over now. Let's see, let's see. Oh, nope, we still got 2 minutes left, and it's, I come back, and guess where we are? In the exact same fucking spot where I left it. The girl's getting her ass beat on the bottom. Fucking called it, I knew this was just gonna be the same thing. This girl's just getting beat up, bro. And I just heard the ref commentators talk about a couple of 10-8 rounds for it, i.e. complete domination. They don't give you a 10-8 round unless somebody's dominating another person.
Even if you kill me, you will lose, Eagle Bearer. We are everywhere. There is no rock you can hide under where we won't find it.
Jesus Christ.
to hide. I'm going to
I can only imagine commentating for that. That's gotta be so fucking tiring.
Ow.
That was for my family, Alaka. What I did for the glory of Venus. You acted alone. Die.
Yay. Now.
Damn, bro, this poor girl I know ruined her body. She was pretty hot. Not anymore. She got with this guy, and he cheated on her, and she, like, went off the deep end, and she, like, went crazy, kinda. And she fucking got herself all tattooed up, bro. She got her whole fucking body tattooed.
Damn.
Both arms, all the way down to her fingers, on both hands, all the way up to her neck, just underneath her chin.
What the fuck?
And
For
everything,
what?
everything in between. Because she was fucking, she's crazy, for one, and then when that shit happened, she went off the deep end, bro.
She went
Bro, she
further
was
into
so hot,
Crazyville.
Bro, and the worst part is, she had an amazing set of fake tits. Amazing set. And she fucking got him taken out. Like, what?
'Cause
Like,
that's
not only did
always-
she ruin her body by tattooing herself all over, but she fucking got her tits taken out. I think she
Bull dyke.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? But no, she still likes guys. She still does. She's just like fucked in the head, clearly. I'm like, that's that.
Somebody spared no expense.
That was just ridiculous, bro. That looked like a mismatch.
We go to the judges' for decision. The judge scored the contest 30-27, 30-26, and 30-27.
Oh my god.
By unanimous decision, Sarah
30-25. Jesus.
You got your ass beat.
That means that one judge scored her 10-9, 10-9, 10-9 all 3 rounds. One judge scored her 10-9, 10-8, 10-8, and one judge scored her 10-9, 10-9, 10-8.
It's over here. Not on that one.
Felipe Colares. Oh, this is a banger. Finally. Good thing we got a fucking good fight to make up for that shit fight right there. A guy who's 8-1 versus a guy who's 9-1.
Oh
135 versus 2.
You're great. Now we got a fucking
Bro, I
better
usually
fight.
don't like watching. I usually don't like watching the girls fight for that reason specifically.
Why? Because there's always that one bull deck that just fucks some shit up. I do know that James's is June 27th.
What is?
My little nephew's birthday.
Nice. Yo, what's up? Yo. Did you know that tomatoes are a vegetable, not a fruit?
Yeah.
Well, people think that they're fruits, and technically they are, but thanks to Nix versus Hedden in 1893, the Supreme Court decided that under U.S. Customs regulations, the tomato should be classified as a vegetable rather than a fruit.
But it's not.
Technically, it's a fruit.
It's a fruit.
Yeah. But the court's unanimous opinion held that the Tariff Act of 1893 used the ordinary meaning of the words fruit and vegetable instead of the technical botanical meaning. And so therefore, a tomato is a vegetable. It's important to know. You didn't know about Knicks v. Hedden, though.
Nope, sure didn't.
I saw your post you made the other day on, yeah, I was gonna comment on it too, but I forgot I was gonna be like, now imagine riding one in real life.
Damn it.
It's pretty fun. My friend took that photo of me the other day. I didn't know he was taking a photo of me. Thank you. You see this? Here, well, I'm gonna send you one more. Remember Piggy Bank Killer?
Cody.
The bike on the left, yeah, the bike on the left is his, and the bike on the right is mine. I'll send it to you too, John. One sec. Yeah, they're fun. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, well, mine's I have a rack. If you look, his is totally stock, totally factory. And here, wait, let me look at it again. I have to look at it. Yeah, like, well, mine's a supermoto, and his is like a dual sport model. So his is an S model, mine's an SM. So mine actually does have, if you notice, it has different front forks, and then it has smaller rims and street tires. But other than that, if you look at the tail light, he has the big, ugly stock rear tail light and turn signals and plate holder, and I have the super low profile tail light and turn signals and plate holder, and it's all low profile. And then I also don't have that little thing. I have a nicer aftermarket seat, and then he has that little bag on his is a toolkit, and that comes from the factory like that, just mounted right there. But mine is actually a rack back there with a little bag strapped down to it. And, like, it's way bigger. Yeah, I can actually put shit in there, you know? And then I've got hand guards where he doesn't have hand guards. And I've got a full exhaust and intake and jetting kit where his is just stock. Mine's pimped out, suffice to say. Pretty much. It's customized as you really want those bikes to be. You don't want to do much more to them than that, because then they start losing the reliability that they're really known for. They're known for being reliable bikes, but I mean, it's a motorcycle. They're all dangerous. I mean, it's a motorcycle. They're all, yeah. I don't. If anything, this motorcycle is one of the more dangerous motorcycles out there because, well, actually, it's kind of in the middle but it doesn't have any assists at all. It doesn't have any ABS, anti-lock braking system. It doesn't have any traction control. It doesn't have any type of anything. It's just a motor and wheels and brakes, and it goes. It doesn't have any assists at all. So, like, a lot of the nicer new bikes you buy, they'll come with ABS, which is a big one, bro, because if you slam on your front brake, like somebody pulls out in front of you and you slam on your front brake, if you pull your front brake too hard, obviously you could flip over. That's potentially a thing, but more likely what will happen is if you slam your brake too hard, your wheel will skid, your front wheel will lock up completely and skid, and then it'll turn sideways and you'll crash. And so So like ABS will basically detect when the wheel starts to skid, and it'll automatically let off your brakes so that it goes like when you're slamming your brakes, it ends up feeling like, but it's actually like slamming on your brakes as hard as possible, but letting it roll. It's like letting it off the brakes, like modulating it, and it allows you. It keeps the bike up. Yeah, it keeps the bike up so that you don't ever fully lock your wheel up. And that's a big one, bro. They say if you're buying a new motorcycle, you really should buy one with ABS because it can. My dad said when he started like riding bikes with ABS, like it was a huge deal. Like he had sometimes the ABS save him. Knock on wood, I haven't had that happen. I've skidded my rear wheel before, but I've never skidded my front wheel. Knock on wood. I've skidded my rear wheel plenty of times, just pressing my rear brake too hard and like, oh shit, I'm sliding a little bit. Whoops, and like ease off a little bit. But yeah, I want to get a faster bike though already. I love my motorcycle, but I want to get something faster. Well, because my motorcycle's sick, bro. Maybe, but like the big thing is my bike. It's like it's dope, but it's like it's only a 400cc and it's got really short gearing. So if I want to go to like 50 miles an hour, say, I have to like I can't like just like I have to start off in first, and then go second. And it's like second, third, and then into fourth. I have to go into like at 50. I'd have to be in at least fourth, maybe fifth gear, which is my top gear. I've only got 5 gears. So like I have to basically just rip through my gears. I have to shift a lot. I have to be like, and I have to do that. But if I get a faster bike, in theory, like some motorcycles, the like super sport bikes that like 1000cc bikes, they'll have in first gear you'll be able to go to like 90 miles an hour. And so you can just like put it in gear, and like you don't want to rip it because if you just like twist your wrist and open it, it'll just fucking wheelie and throw you off. You know? So like if you're gonna go to 90 in first gear, you have to like ease on it because it's so fucking touchy, you know. But the idea is you could just be like, you start off in first, and then really quick you just like throw it in second or third, and then you can just fucking open it up, and in second or third gear you could do like 100 miles an hour easy, you know? And I just, yeah, just like... I just want to have that whole power, that whole rev range. Ducati V4R. That's a $40,000 motorcycle. $39,995. But that's Ducati's flagship motorcycle. It's a 1,299cc or 1.3 liter V4, flat L, like 90 degree V4. So if you can imagine like an L, like a straight up 90 degree, 2 cylinders on the up part, 2 cylinders flat. But they call it an L because when you look at it in the engine, or in the motorcycle, the bottom cylinders, the 2 of them are completely flat, and the other 2 are like almost vertical. And so it's just like an L in there, and there's 4 of them, right? And it's just fucking, and because it's a 90 degree, and because there's 4 of them, their firing interval, like different, I don't know, I know you're not a big engine guy, but basically, like long story short, different engines sound and feel differently depending on how the spacing of the pistons and like, you know, the angles that they might be, you know, like whether it's like a 15 or a 45 or a 90 degree. And, damn, this is crazy. And, damn, this is crazy. But yeah, the 90 degree engines are known for having perfectly even firing intervals, so they sound very even and smooth. And when you have a V4 too, it's even more, so it's just got the smoothest 4-cylinder purchase. Whereas my bike, bro, I have a single cylinder, so they call them thumpers, because it's just literally one big cylinder going and just like bumping up and down, and it's crazy, bro. Yeah, so like, dude, the Ducatis, bro, those V4Rs, the $40,000 motorcycles. Did you notice in that photo they have they have little wings on the front? Did you see that? Look at that photo again, and dude, look at the front. There's these little carbon fiber wings on the front end of it. You see that shit? That was a special. Those just came out on this this most recent year. You see those little wings right by the headlights? So at 168 miles per hour, those produce 66 pounds of downforce on the front wheel. So when you're going 170 miles an hour, they're putting down over 66 pounds of weight on your front wheel, keeping you down, glued to the ground. Because when you start going really fast on a motorcycle, bro, like, you got to think about it this way. Many planes take off at speeds significantly lower than that, like 100 to 120, you know? So when you're going 170 miles an hour, you're fighting physics to stay on the ground. Like, everything wants to fly. and you're trying to stay on the ground. And so, like, the motorcycle that I'm looking at getting, it's what's called a naked bike. That Ducati I just sent you is what's called a fully fared sports bike. And so when you say fully fared, that's because it has all the plastics all around it. It's you see how it has plastics covering everything, and it's got a little mini windscreen that covers you. A naked bike doesn't have any of that. It doesn't have a windscreen. A naked bike doesn't have any plastics covering it. It's just a motorcycle with no plastics covering it. And it might have a slightly more neutral seating position too, where you're sitting up a little bit more neutral rather than crouched down. With the pegs are more underneath you instead of set back, so you're not as, like, you know, race on it. You know, you're a little more casual riding. And but that makes it more comfortable and natural to ride. But it means that when you're reaching high speeds, you're sitting up, and so the wind is just at 130 miles an hour on a bike that, like, MT-09 that I want. I'll send you a picture of this bike. At 130 miles an hour even, the wind is so intense on your chest that it actually is, like, pushing back on your chest and your head. And at like 135 to 145 is where you start feeling that those forces push back on you so hard, you're holding onto the handlebars, and it's pulling up on the handlebars and lifting your front wheel slightly off the ground. Like, not fully lifting it off, but de-weighting it, taking weight off of it. You know? And so, yeah, to where at like 145 on these motorcycles that I'm looking at getting, they say it gets a little sketchy because the front wheel gets a little flighty.
Zeus is smiling on us after all. Well, the Athenians are...
My crew is prepared for anything. Say the word and we'll set sail.
Let's send those bloody Athenians to the sea floor.
Commander.
Damn, that's a big. This fucking Brazilian dude, that would suck. Oh, this Brazilian guy is tough. Getting his ass beat. Oh, no way! He almost got a takedown, though. He almost hip threw the guy. He did hip throw him, but he just didn't quite land it. Yeah, he is. He's giving this fucking guy his only chance. What an idiot. He's outstriking him, and then he's trying to grapple the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. It's like, bro, you're gonna get choked out. Oh, that was... That hurt him. That hurt him. Oh, he's done. He's done. No, that's it. No, he's done. Oh, God. Stop the fight. Stop the fight, ref. Stop the fight. Stop the fight, ref. God, this guy's tough as fuck. This dude just got slammed on his head, bro, and I think he took like a fat rug burn from the canvas on his head. Yeah. Go for it. Oh, you're on core, you're on core. Change it to hardcore. They changed how you gotta change it now.
Yeah, it's dumb.
You have to press square now. You have to like change it and then press square or something, right? You have to like, you have to press, I don't know, it said core when you started it. Yeah, it still says core. Alright. Because yeah, you know now they changed it, how you have to switch. Like now you have to switch and then actually... Well, no, I'm saying like now you have to switch it and then put, what's it called? You have to like press a button once you switch it. It used to be you just press square or whatever. Now you have to like press R1 and then square or something like that. Can't remember. It's pretty weird. I don't know why we did that, but... Yeah.
You hit them squarely. Well done.
Yeah.
Keep taking this much damage. I think we're safe here. We live another day, Commander.
Yeah. This fucking Brazilian is tough as fuck though, I gotta give him credit. He's getting his ass beat, but he is coming forward. I love that. The guy's just that tough. This game mode? Well, in this game mode, I like the camp. No way. If this fucking Brazilian chokes this dude out in the third round after getting his ass beat for 2.5 rounds, I swear to God, this will be performance of the night for me. Been a great night of fights so far, I'll tell you what. Except for that girl fight where the one girl just got dominated. Every other fight has been a freaking phenomenal back and forth fight. I saw one for this dude earlier, this guy Brett Johns from Wales, coming off a 2-fight loss streak. Fucking yeah, he won. It was nice seeing him win.
It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left.
Where is he? Is he coming?
I already got that one.
Oh my God, he's Hail Marying him. No way! No way! He's out.
That's okay, we can buy one when we move. And why not?
I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know how to
Really,
be alive.
Doug?
I've got all my life to. I